ever try having a real conversation on a dating app? It's like trying to read that old book, War and Peace, while someone throws salt and glitter in your eyes as you're reading that book and yells, "Vibing!" at the same time. Impossible. The book is impossible. You send her a real question like a grown-ass man. What's something that changed you last year? And she hits you back with, LOL, I don't know. Did your brain die halfway through typing, for fuck's sakes? Come on. These women aren't emotionally available. They are emotionally buffering, like those YouTube videos back from 2007 when you're sitting at a McDonald's Wi-Fi trying to watch a video. But here you are, pouring your soul into someone who treats your attention like a free sample from Costco, takes a bite, walks off, doesn't even pretend to make an eye contact. Her profile saying looking for something serious doesn't mean shit when her Instagram is full of reels in her swimsuit dancing to some audio that says, I'm healing and no man can handle me. Healing? No, sweetheart. You are overdosing on compliments and calling it personal growth. But let's cut the noise and get into it. How to spot the difference between someone who is really open and someone who is just borrowing your time until he or she feels better. And let's not sugarcoat it, because dating today is like a jungle gym of dopamine junkies, and emotional availability is as rare as a unicorn under a blue moon. If you think diamonds are rare, grow up. Diamonds get mined by dozens of tons every year. Emotional availability online, that shit is practically extinct. And you're swiping through women who don't need a boyfriend. They need a therapist, a journal, and about 3 to 6 months offline, alone, to work on themselves. But who the fuck wants to work on themselves? Ew. Ugh. Yucky. There's a huge difference between a woman who is emotionally open and one who is emotionally bored. One wants a partner, and the other one wants to borrow your attention until she feels good again. And if you don't spot the difference early, you'll be the guy pouring your soul into a woman who treats your attention. I mentioned Costco sample, fun to taste, but who the fuck buys that shit? So what emotional availability really means? Her profile may say, I want a life partner, looking for something serious, but her pictures or Instagram tell a different story. Images of her licking other men and profile photos full of bikinis held together by a string so thin you aren't sure if there's anything there. Let's be real, she will not find a good quality man who wants a serious relationship like that. But hey, at least she's getting all the attention she really wants and thousands of matches to stroke her ego. Emotional availability means she shows up, present, curious, consistent. She's not disappearing for 3 days, then coming back with, sorry, I was vibing with my girls. She's juggling multiple dating apps, has a situationship on the side, and still posts OnlyFans quality beach shots with cryptic captions such as healing in silence or I deserve it. She's not available, she's just broadcasting. What are the signs she's not available and maybe just wants your energy? Mixed signals are her love language. She ghosts, then bombs you with dozens of texts, then ghosts again. Her texting pattern looks like an EKG before a heart attack. Walk away. Low effort replies. You send maybe 4 sentences, maybe a question, and she replies with an emoji. And haha, that's not flirting. That's just keeping you on the hook without real interest, lack of enthusiasm, no exclamation points, no emojis, no warmth, just plain short words, right to the point. One word replies. She doesn't share anything personal, she's not interested. She keeps answers as vague, surface level. She shares as little as possible. Well, maybe she knows she's unlikely to meet you again, so she doesn't want to give you more than she needs to, whether it's online or during an actual date. There's no emotional curiosity. She's not interested. She never asks you about you, what you care about, what drives you, what hurt you. She's not interested. That's because she's not interested in you, just how you make her feel. But these women aren't evil. They're just emotionally undercooked. That's how I would put it. And the dating apps, if you're using them, only make it worse. These junkies get hundreds of hits of dopamine brain injections before noon, swiping, ghosting, boosting the ego. She sees how she's loved by many. She matters to all. So essentially, they're not dating to connect. They're dating to avoid themselves. And they're scared of silence, scared of being alone. So they keep band-aiding their damaged brain with that behavior over and over, refusing to accept themselves, refusing to forgive, and then finally move on and start something truly great. What the fuck do you do? Well, ask better questions. If you want to know if she's available, don't ask, what do you do for fun? It brings you nowhere. Ask, what did your last relationship teach you about you? When life gets ugly, how do you stay grounded? What scares you about love? And the only acceptable answer in this case is an actual answer, or at least a sign she's willing to meet and talk in person if she's not comfortable discussing that deep topics online, if you're doing it online. If she dodges, laughs it off, or gives nothing real, that's all you need to know. Move on. So why is this shit matters? Well, if she can't be present in that chat, if you're having a chat conversation, she sure as hell will not be present when it matters. And don't fucking tell me people communicate differently. That's complete bullshit. And in the end, you'll end up overchasing, overthinking, overgiving. Stop building a life with someone who shows up with Pinterest quotes and a ring light, expecting to build a foundation for the mutual relationship. And the right woman, she'll ask, she'll show up, maybe scared, maybe a little hurt, maybe cautious, but she'll be there. The wrong one will bleed you dry emotionally and call it a vibe. So stop being the emotional Uber driver for a woman who's not even sure where she's going, let alone what she wants when she gets to the destination. So let the bored ones scroll, swipe past the dopamine addicts. You're not a battery pack to recharge them. Relationships are built on mutual effort. Keyword is mutual. To chase only those who are chasing you.